catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. From left to right, sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch who he's gonna set. He's gonna go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
It is a beautiful night on good old Rocky Top. Hello everyone and welcome to Neyland Stadium here in Tennessee, where the Volunteers will start their David Ware era and they host the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Nate Murphy and Valente with you here tonight. And Valente, we've got a fantastic matchup for our fans here in this one.
That we do, and I'm super excited to be here as David Ware kicks off his welcome back tour after a 15-minute retirement.
I think we're giving him too much credit. I don't even know that it was 15 full minutes before he was back in the saddle again. And his Volunteers are going to have the football first. They are led by freshman quarterback Falcon Chestnut, and we'll see what he does here on the Volunteers' first possession. He'll take the shotgun snap and fire it across the middle. Complete first down yardage. Angel Martinez picks up 13.
A great first catch for the freshman from Orlando, Florida. He was drafted in the 3-star draft. Good on him.
Now you're giving him way too much credit over there, Daniel. The Tom Brady of the CFSL, I'm not so sure about that. As up the middle, it's Kelby Fulton. He's got his first carry of the ball game, and it goes nowhere thanks to Jakari Thompson.
There's a wonderful stop there by Jakari Thompson. They were able to swallow that one up quickly. Read it well.
But now a second down and 11 coming up. It looks like Lloyd Trotter was also in on that play for the Nebraska defense. Sets up the second and long. Chestnut now with it. Play action again. And throws that one off the back foot into the bleachers, and it will be third and long.
You know, I just have one question. Can Falcon Chestnut really see over that offensive line?
It does not appear to be able to do that, at least not on that throw, and he'll go screen game here on third and long. It is complete to Fulton, but he's going to pick up only 3, and Nebraska will force a punt.
That is a great job on the tackle by Malik Thornton, the sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. And Nebraska's going to get a chance to score here early on.
And Nebraska will get the football for the first time here in season 24, led by sophomore quarterback Lincoln League. We'll see what their offense can do on their first trip out.
And over on Twitch, we have a 69-yard touchdown pass, nice, to Mateo Macias, who takes the 7-0 lead over FSU with 8 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
So here we go on first down now as Nebraska going to the ground game early, trying to get Tyler Archer on a roll to start this ball game. He'll get it back to the line of scrimmage as Dennis with the stop.
Good tackle there by Dave Dennis, the senior from Halifax, Canada.
So now pistol look here, a little read option, and League keeps it around the left end, and he will find the first down, falls forward, picks up 11, and moves the chains.
League made a great read there, pulled the right time, and got a great gain out of it.
And now first and 10, Lincoln League will go under center. Play action, and he'll fire near side, open receiver, and it's Nick Pruitt running the corner route, picks up 18 and a first down.
Great bootleg there from League, and he's going to find the guy open for a nice 18-yard gain.
So mentioned on the top, it is a beautiful night here. A little bit of a breeze, not much to speak of. Partly cloudy skies, 76 degrees at kickoff. So as we start heading towards fall, this is beautiful football weather here in Tennessee. And now on the ground, it's Petty, and he's got the corner. He's still fighting inside the 30 down to the 25-yard line. Theo Petty for 17.
I actually reached out to Eugene earlier to get his keys to victory for the game, and he said their passing game is going to be, you know, what they need to lean on most, and they need to keep the ball safe and not turn it over. They're doing a pretty good job of that so far.
And they've started to run the football here a little bit early on here in drive 1. They go back to the ground trying to get Archer involved again. His second carry, and again, it goes nowhere. Tom Lambert will get the stop at the line of scrimmage.
Lambert does a great job swallowing up the middle of the field, taking that run away.
back in the pistol, turns and gives it off once again, and a little bit more room to work. This time it's Noah Eugene as he steps over from the defensive side of the ball, totes the rock a little bit, picks up 7. So a generational talent picking up the 7 yards on second down, sets up a 3rd and manageable here for the Cornhuskers. League looking to throw, airmails this one, just did not get his feet and scan downfield, had a little more time than he thought. Instead it'll be 4th and 3.
Yeah, I think he might have saw a fan in the crowd and signed the autograph and threw that one up in the stands.
Hey, listen, I'm from the East Coast. I've been to Tennessee. There's no one over there worth throwing a number 2. False start penalty there on 4th down. We'll back him up a little bit, and this will make the kick a little bit trickier here for KJ Eugene. We'll see if he can navigate it, and he cannot. He did not hook it quite enough. He keeps it to the outside, and it is still a scoreless ball game here with 6:08 to go in the first quarter.
I thought that was a really productive drive, even though it didn't end in a score for them.
They'll keep that drive in their back pocket, and they'll lean on some things that worked well. Kelby Fulton, his second carry, this is good for 7, so his best run by far of the night, and it'll be 2nd and 3. Now on second down, ball sitting at the 30. This is underneath. Chestnut completes this one down to his tight end, Britt. I ain't going to struggle with that one all season long, I promise you that. But it's a nice pickup right there and a big first down for the Volunteer offense.
A good first catch of the game for the pride of Monkey's Eyebrow, Kentucky, Britt.
Now we set it up here for a 1st and 10. Ball on the Volunteer 44-yard line. Shotgun, 3 receivers set. They'll keep it on the ground with Fulton. He'll pick up 4.
And over on Twitch, Florida State gets their first score of the game by scoop and score with Speedy Howard II, as they're going to tie it up 7-7 with 7:08 left in the first.
So here, 2nd down and 6, little wide receiver screen. A nice attempt over there on the for the defense, trying to knock that down, but it gets to Forrest Handler, and he will pick up the Volunteer first down.
I really like the block that Angel Martinez had there, and able to get the first down, keep the chains moving. That's all you need to do.
Ball sitting now on the Nebraska 45-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 receivers near side. Chestnut will fire it this direction, complete on the out route. It's Angel Martinez. He picks up a quick 7 yards before he is finally drugged down. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
I have a really good feeling that we're going to be calling his name a lot tonight. I don't know if you agree with me, Murph.
I mean, this wide receiver core, they've got some weapons over there, including Martinez. And Chestnut had been pretty accurate putting the ball where it needed to be. That one a complete misfire. It will be 3rd and 3. Now Chestnut in the shotgun on 3rd down. Play action, pressure coming. Good blitz pickup right there. Gets the pass complete. And there is Martinez again making a catch, his 3rd, but comes up just a little short of the sticks.
Good pressure there by the Nebraska defense, and it's decision time. They're going to punt.
A little bit too far away, they feel, for the Johnny Perfecto field goal attempt. And they will punt it away. I would have liked to see him go for it there on that spot on the field. But they're going to rely on their defense. They're going to trust the defense here and punt it away to Nebraska. Now on 1st down, League under center. Turns, hands this off, and room to work for Archer, and he is hit and knocked down after a 5-yard pickup. Nice run there before he runs into a wall, and it'll be 2nd and 5.
Great blocks up front by the big guys, but he gets absolutely tattooed by the defender there.
That was Tom Lambert. I was trying to find it on my sheet and couldn't find the 31. I am apparently just as blind as I often feel like I am. This one thrown down the sideline, open receiver, breaking tackles. Tim Tobin stepping out of bounds after a 28-yard pickup.
A nice tight window throw for League. He's going to hit the 3-star freshman from Boston, Massachusetts.
So the big play there gets Nebraska across midfield down to the Volunteer 46-yard line. Their second possession, and they are moving it again. Shotgun set here. Turns, hands it off around the near side. Has a plenty of room to work. It's Tyler Archer once again for 13 and another Nebraska first down.
And that's a great blocking up front for the Nebraska offense, and this run game has been working out for them so far.
Let's see if they go back to it. 2-by-2 look here. Shotgun set. They will go back to the read or the ground with the read option league. Slips one, gets it inside the PX1 Sports red zone as he tumbles down to the 19-yard line.
And over on Twitch, we have a 1-yard touchdown pass to freshman Luther McDonald for Texas to take a 14-7 lead with 5:15 left in the first quarter.
Draw play here, and this is Petty getting the carry. It'll be just a gain of 2 before he is swarmed under by the black-shirted Tennessee defense, although it's the Cornhuskers that are supposed to be the black shirts. Here we are on 2nd and 8, and again, they go to the draw play, and again, it is shut down quickly. Tyrone Scott wraps him up through the offensive lineman and slings him down.
Great defense by the Volunteers, but I'd like to see League air it out a little bit more. He's looked pretty confident with the throws he's been given so far.
It's 3rd and 10. I would expect him to put it in the air here. He's under center. Straight drop back pass. There it is down the seam and had a man. Should have been a touchdown, and I believe it was Tobin who had the big play earlier in that drive. Couldn't squeeze that one.
Yeah, man, if Tobin would have caught that one, we would have had 6 on the board for the Cornhuskers.
Now the field goal up and good. So this time KJ Eugene able to put it between the pipes, and we have our first score of the ball game. 2:34 to play in the first quarter. Nebraska now on top 3-0, and Tennessee about to start their 3rd offensive possession. And Valente, we haven't seen a whole lot out of this Tennessee offense. They've moved it in very, very sporadically in their first 2 drives. What do they got to do to get it rolling?
Yeah, I actually had a chance to talk to Ware before the game as well, and he stressed execution. They need to execute, and they need to take care of the football to score here.
Well, keeping possession is the name of the game in the CFSL. You turn it over, you are bound to lose, and a good running game helps you keep from turning it over as Fulton picks up 11 in the first down. Now on 1st and 10, ball on their own 40, play fake, taking the shot down the seam, and that is knocked free at the last moment. 3 Cornhusker defenders in the area. That is a dangerous throw.
I thought that was a pretty good throw, but it was dangerous, and the defense did a very good job of closing in at the right time.
And now on 2nd and 10, read option look. First time we've seen Chestnut take off with it, and it'll be a 3rd and 1 after the 9-yard pickup. Great play on 2nd and long.
It's a good 9-yard carry, and the one thing we do know about him is the little guy can be very, very fast.
Well, I mean, that's where hiding behind the offensive line is an advantage. He'll give it to Fulton here, and he will power his way forward for a 5 yards and a first down before he is hit and dropped by Lloyd Trotter. First and 10, ball on the 46 of Nebraska. Handoff, Fulton again has room off the right guard, or excuse me, that is Adam Stiles stepping in and spelling Fulton. Nice pickup there, gain of 8.
Receiver's going to take the carry there. Good job of finding the blocks and getting where you need to be.
And now 2nd and short, blitz coming, picked up, fired across the middle, quick slant route, and Nico Dennis, the most experienced receiver on this core. He's got his first catch and 16 yards in the first down.
Yep, you are right. That is the senior from Halifax, Canada, with his first catch of his last season.
In fact, this Volunteer offense, very young. So expect to see a lot of hear these names a lot over the next 4 seasons as Tennessee continues to build and grow under the guidance of David Ware. And this one thrown out and incomplete. Another good throw from Chestnut, just not helped out by his receiver on that one.
And Chestnut looks comfortable tonight, but these receivers got to help him out.
So now here we go. 2nd and 10, read option look. Chestnut up the middle, little burst of speed. He's got 13 in the first down. Showed a little power at the end of that run.
That's a good read there. And man, I did not know the little guy had that much strength in him.
Put the shoulders down and powered for an extra yard or so after contact. And a little Mighty Mouse in the backfield getting it done on this drive. Sends his tight end in motion. He'll hand it off, and it will be a short pickup. It's Fulton again for 5, and it'll be 2nd down and 5, just short of the goal-to-go situation here. Now on 2nd down, fully loaded shotgun set, a little speed option look, and it is Fulton to the end zone, and Kelby Fulton has the Volunteers' first touchdown of season 24.
And it's his first touchdown for the junior. Great, powerful play from him. He's going to stiff arm our guy to get into the end zone. Great blocks up front as well.
A very good drive put together by the Volunteer offense right there, and they did it predominantly on the ground. They were able to find Nico Dennis on a key 3rd down on a quick slant, but it was the ground game. Chestnut and Fulton in particular dominated that drive, and that is a good thing to see. That's something you wanted to hear often if you're a Volunteers fan.
It's very encouraging for the Vols.
And now it'll be up to sophomore Lincoln League and his offense to respond. And a gutsy decision from Eric Grigsby taking that one out. He was about 3 yards deep and doesn't even get back to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with him bringing it out there, and they're going to start 5 yards behind where they would have if he would have just kneeled it. And over on Twitch, we have a 6-yard touchdown catch by Cody Scott, and the Longhorns are going to go up 21-7 with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first.
And I know you guys can't hear the smile on Valente's face, but he's loving those score updates. Tyler Archer picking up 8 on the stretch play to the left side. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Trying my hardest not to show my smile for the Longhorns tonight.
It's all right. We're not calling the Longhorn game. You can be a little excited over there for that. It's hard not to do sometimes. Lincoln League, he'll keep it and pick up a 1st down for the Cornhusker offense. And that will close quarter number 1 here in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's 7-3. Volunteers on top of the Cornhuskers. Throw the 2s up in chat. Let's see them. And come on back. You're watching the PX1. You're watching PX1 Sports, CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. Man, it has been a minute since I've done that. Hopefully that's out of my system now. Maybe the worst transition ever. And now a 1st down carry for Tyler Archer. He's got 10. Give him the Tony 10. It'll be 2nd and Cade.
It was a great misdirection run there. He had the blocks up front, and he just got where he needed to be, and that's all you could ask for from him.
Comes up just short of the 1st down marker. And they'll go quick 3-step drop, fire this one across the middle. Nice throw from League to Brumfield. Picks up 11 and moves the chains.
Nice quick slant from them to move the sticks.
And now on 1st down at the 45 of Tennessee. League back across the middle has an open receiver. It's Theo Petty. We're going to see him in a lot of different places tonight, and that's another 1st down.
They're doing a good job here getting the ball moving and speeding up the offense here.
So, Keller, these are the 9/11 tribute jerseys from Nebraska. So breaking them out tonight, and we certainly appreciate the sentiment there from Eugene and the Cornhuskers. Now on 2nd and 10. Hands this one off to Archer. He's got room, and he will have the 1st down. Give him 10, and he'll move the chains once again. This Nebraska offense, Valente, has moved the ball well tonight.
Oh, yeah, they have, and they're doing their best wearing down that Tennessee defense. It's working for them.
So 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. League, 7-step drop, scanning, looking, firing, complete 1st down yardage. It's Brumfield again. His 2nd catch on this drive, both good for 11, and number 22 has 22 yards on the night.
Yeah, the 4-star freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, coming up big.
Offset eye, play fake here, floats it to the back of the end zone, and it is knocked away as Mobley goes up and swats it down.
Yeah, that was a very dangerous floater ball. You could audibly hear the silence here in the stadium with that one.
So if the offense throws a Hail Mary at the end of the game and Amen intercepts it, was the prayer answered or not? I'm not sure. This one is thrown out of the back of the end zone, and it'll be 3rd and 10 for Nebraska.
You posed a good question there, I can't lie.
You know, it seems counterintuitive, but it maybe yeah, we'll have to think on that one. We got some time. This one dumped into the flat screen play. Broken tackle, and Eugene did not get there. They're going to mark him just short of the first down marker, and it will be 4th and inches.
I agree with the call here. Them going for it. It's 4th and inches, and they're pretty much on the 1.
And so we will see what they come up with here. They're going to go play action, throw the ball here, slips one, and will not get away. Lincoln Lee dropped, and they will turn it over on downs.
I don't really agree with that play call. I was thinking at worst, if you run up the middle and fail, they have to go 99 yards down the field, but now you're giving them some space.
So now Tennessee will take it over after the big stand right there. 1st down and 10, ball on their own 10. Chestnut looking, has some time. This is incomplete. That was nearly intercepted off the deflection, and it will be 2nd down.
Yeah, he heard the footsteps there. I don't think he wanted to catch that one.
And now ball on the 10-yard line still, 2nd and 10. Chestnut goes play action and throws this one away. Falcon Chestnut 7 of 13 here to start the night. And now 3rd down, still looking to gain a little bit more room here. If you're the Tennessee offense, nearly got Nebraska to jump off sides. Under pressure, dumps it underneath. It is complete, but coming backwards is Britt, and he's going to lose 2. It'll be 4th down, and Nebraska turned it over on downs, but then turns around and gets the 3 and out on defense.
Tennessee's going to be punting from deep in their own territory. This is a very good opportunity for Nebraska to score.
And we will see what they can do now as the offense will get back on the field for the Cornhuskers here. Down just 4, and they're going to have fantastic field position inside the 40-yard line as Tobin gets the 7-yard return, and they will take it over. Offset eye once again here for the Cornhuskers. They're going to go stretch play near side. Room to work for Archer. He picks up 7 before finally getting slung down, and it will be 2nd down and 3.
Over on Twitter, the 18-yard touchdown pass to Barry Thomas for Texas to take a 28-7 lead with 8:50 left in the second. Excuse me.
2 tight ends in the formation. They will bring one in motion all the way across, and they will throw it near side. It is complete. That is Wallace, who slipped out of the backfield, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cornhuskers.
The 4-star freshman from Miami with the big catch there to move the chains.
The 1st and 10 inside the 25-yard line is Nebraska. A little read option look. League trying to catch the edge. Breaks a tackle, stumbling forward. Got a block. Looking for the end zone. Got it. Lincoln League for the Cornhusker touchdown.
It's pretty obvious he made the right read there. He pulled at the right time. Great block up front. And a touchdown to take the lead for Nebraska. They're looking good so far.
Now that was the drive they were looking for, and they have moved the football extremely well. Yes, they only have 10 points to show for it, but remember, they missed a field goal. They turned it over on downs inside the 10-yard line, so they have had chances to put more points on the board. Tennessee's defense has been able to step up a couple of times and keep them off the board, and that is really the reason we're sitting at 10-7.
Yeah, I do think they are doing a very good job of, wearing down Tennessee's front, making it easy for that run game to open up.
Oh, big return right here. Foot race, look out, Culater. This is going to be a volunteer touchdown. Nick Rocky, he will answer with 100 big ones.
And Nick Rocky's going to go all the way.
Talk about a swing in momentum. Nebraska forced a 3 and out, got great field position, put one in the end zone, took the lead, And Tennessee says, not so fast. We're going to get it right back. And that is really the best way to answer. And it gets this home crowd in Neyland Stadium right back in it and rocking again. And now, Valente, if you were this Nebraska offense, again, you've moved it extremely well. You've got 10 points on the board. But how do you answer that? Because that could really take the wind out of a team's sails.
I mean, yeah, it feels like all of the work that they did on that last drive kind of went away in a matter of 10 seconds. But, you know, the Tennessee defense really hasn't had a lot of time to rest either, and they've been doing a very good job of wearing them down. So continue to pound the rock. It's working for them. So don't fix what's not broken, right?
That's what they say, and we'll see if the Nebraska coaching staff continues to work the ground game. They will. They go right back to the Lincoln Lee, and he will pick up 4 off the carry before Anthony Wost is able to bring him down.
Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. You'll take 4 yards every single day of the week.
All right, our good friend Ryan Mullen likes to say, you get 4 on every play, they'll never get you off the field. As Tyler Archer, well, he did not adhere to that rule as Mobley comes up, makes the stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Good tackle there by Mobley.
Nebraska, maybe their Achilles heel tonight has been 3rd down. They are 0 for 3. Looking to convert one here. They're going to take their shot downfield, double coverage, batted around, incomplete. And Nebraska will punt it away. And look out, momentum certainly starting to swing towards Tennessee and maybe stay there a little bit.
I like the idea of them passing, past the sticks, but forcing it into double coverage is not going to work all the time.
That was good high-low coverage right there. And the Volunteers now get it back. Forrest Handler, he's got 13 on that return. Here you look at the game summary. Tight game. Both teams, the offenses have been on the field for quite a bit, but Nebraska seemingly having the most success, although Tennessee did have an offensive possession basically taken away from them by their own special teams unit. They'll get another drive going here on their own 45. It's Fulton. He's had a great first half. He's got another 7 yards on that carry, up to 44 on the night. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, he's had a wonderful first half, and the offensive line is helping him out so much, opening up holes for those runs.
They don't have to be huge explosive runs, just consistent, and they have been just that. Now Chestnut, he has been consistent when he's taken off with it. He's got another big chunk of yardage. He's up to 34 on just 3 carries.
And they've been a pretty run-first team as well, and it's worked out in their favor.
Trying to wear on the defensive line. No pun intended, as it's 1st and 10. They go right back to Fulton. Oh my, he was hit in the backfield. That should have been, at best, back to the line of scrimmage. Instead, it's a 6-yard pickup.
And that's what you love to see from a guy with a neck roll, is him fighting for every single inch. We'll take that every time.
I've been told the neck roll is a cheat code, so hopefully that works out for some of us at West Virginia, as Falcon Chestnut misfires on that one. Will be 3rd and 4. The 3rd down, ball at the 31-yard line. Chestnut has time, open receiver, and that is caught. It is Britt across the middle, and that's where you like to find the big tight end. Move the chains again for the Volunteers.
That's a great throw for the pride of Monkey's eyebrow.
You know, I'm not going to get used to hearing that all season long. As they go back to the ground, it's Fulton once again, and he will fall forward for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
You'll take 4 yards every time, right?
You sure will. I mean, especially on 1st down, you love to set yourself up here. 2nd and medium, playbook wide open, and they will throw it here. Good blitz pickup, corner route, wide open is Britt, and he'll scamper into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer.
Wide open floater ball, and I talked a lot about Brett Britt in an article I wrote, this past week, and I thought that Brett Britt was going to be one of the players to watch, especially as a freshman and overall.
Well, he's certainly showing that right now. The big tight end can play a little bit of fullback as well, and Daniel, I thought about breaking that out, just especially for Ware, especially since it's his boys here tonight, but I leave that one to Ware. I can't quite match that. And then I'd be dead the rest of the night. I wouldn't have a voice to call the rest of this one or the next one. So I'll do my best to be entertaining, but I am no David Ware, as our trophy cases would indicate, as Grigsby with a 20-yard return on that one. And Nebraska now suddenly searching for some answers.
At down 2 scores, they need to force the ball downfield.
Nick Rocky stepping into chat, who had himself a big play earlier, and now it is a run for Tyler Archer, 2-yard carry there, sets up a 2nd and 8.
That offensive drive from Tennessee has helped their defense get some time to rest, and they're doing a lot better against the run starting off on this drive.
So 2nd and 8, 2-by-2 look here for the Cornhuskers. League play fake near side, and he's got Deshaun Johnson for 6. Sets up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
That's Deshaun Johnson's first catch of the game, the sophomore from Miami, getting one.
See if he gets more involved here as the game goes on, and Nebraska's still looking for their first 3rd down conversion. Read option, League will not find it. Should have kept going straight between the tackles. It looked like he would have had some room, but Lamar Jones tracks him down and gets the stop.
That's a great play by the linebacker, Lamar Jones. He's able to swallow that one up. Tennessee has a chance to take a big lead here.
Already up 11, 2:14 to go here in the first half. After the Forrest Handler return, Tennessee will be set up with some pretty good field position at their own 40-yard line, and as you mentioned, a chance to extend this lead even further before the break. 1st and 10 on their own 41. They'll go back to the ground game, and not a lot of room this time, and a lot of white jerseys there to make sure he doesn't get away. It's Jakari Thompson with the stop.
It looked like that was going to be a loss, but Kelby did a good job pushing forward, getting back to the line of scrimmage there.
And I'll go right back to a little counter action. He's got room off the left side. He's got a 1st down and more down to the Nebraska 45-yard line, a 15-yard run.
Kelby Fulton had to prove that that was just a fluke play. They go straight back to him, and what a game.
Big run there. 15 to move the chains, get them into enemy territory. And there you see the 1st down story. Nebraska moving the ball well, just not a lot of points to show for it. Tennessee also picking them up in chunks, and now they find Angel Martinez on 1st down to pick up 6.
That's going to be his 4th catch of the game. You'll take 6 yards every time.
And Tennessee called a timeout there. 1.5 to go in the first half. Looking downfield, and who cannot find anybody as Falcon Chestnut is dropped as Noah Eugene comes clean on the blitz and picks up the sack.
That's the generational talent making his presence felt on both sides of the ball.
Did a great job shooting the gap, and I know Chestnut has trouble seeing over his offensive line, so there should have been no problem seeing Noah Eugene basically run straight through his offensive line, but he didn't seem like he saw him there. Now on 3rd down, can't get the screen off, and Nebraska will call a timeout after the big stop and a nice play to get the football right back.
And that is another guy that I am super high on, Boogie Matthews, the freshman from Houston, Texas. That was their 5th overall pick in the draft.
Makes a big play right there. And with 1:06 to go, I know Nebraska is kind of a run-first team, but they might need to air some things out a little bit here in the last minute of the first half and try and inch back into this one. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 38-yard line. They're going to fire this one underneath, and it will be caught by Nick Pruitt for 9, and they'll call a timeout.
Over on Twitch, we have a 17-yard touchdown pass to Ben Fink as the Seminoles cut into the lead. 28-17, Texas up with 3:18 left in the half.
And now floated far side, incomplete into the seats, and it'll be 3rd and 1. So again, Nebraska on a 3rd down looking to convert for the first time, and they've got it. 1st down yardage this time from Brumfield as he gets it on the quick slant. It'll be out to the 49-yard line.
Good quick throw, and they're going to hurry up here.
As Devin Pounds came up with his 5th tackle, and they're going to throw this one out to Brumfield in the flat. Good for another 5 yards.
Keep going. 40 seconds left. The clock is ticking.
They do still have one timeout left, but they will try and hold on to that one for the field goal if they need it. And this is complete again into the flats, and this time it's Pruitt who fights forward to pick up 6 in the first down.
And that's going to stop the clock and move the chains.
And they will get set, and you can see a lot of winded wide receivers right now. And maybe some winded defensive backs. Can they take advantage? And again, they go underneath in the flat to Pruitt, and he's got 7.
Pruitt's been the go-to guy on this drive. They're going to keep pushing, still have a timeout. When are they going to use it, though?
Averaging 10 a catch is Pruitt, and we'll see who league goes to here. Near side, it is complete, and it's Brumfield for 5, down to 10 seconds left, and now they're really going to have to hustle.
They're going to reset the sticks. The clock stops, but you still have a couple plays to go and a timeout.
And now League looking again underneath. It's complete. Now will he get down fast enough? He will. 2 seconds left. And again, another good play from this offense, dumping it underneath to Pruitt, and now he will set up for the field goal. And this is up and good from KJ Eugene. So we hit halftime, and Nebraska trailing Tennessee 21-13. But Valente, they probably feel like they should be winning this football game. They left some points on the field, and then the special teams not being able to bring down the kick returner, and Tennessee housed one for 100 yards and a quick 6 points.
Yeah, Nebraska's been winning, a lot of the statistical battles here. And like Eugene said, spam the flats. It's effective. It worked towards the score, and now you're only within one possession. And I believe they start this second half on defense.
No, I believe Nebraska gets the football first. We saw the Tennessee offense to start the ball game, but so Nebraska will get a chance to come out and double up, basically. As there you see, the offense for Nebraska has been extremely balanced. It's also been extremely balanced for Tennessee, but not quite as many yards to show for it. At some point, though, Valente, you've mentioned it a couple of times, these running games are going to start really wearing on these defenses, especially the front 3 and 4. Who's got the advantage then? It being just a one-score ball game, this can still swing either direction.
It definitely can, but the special teams, special plays from Tennessee, that's a lot of the reason they're winning right now.
Throw in the missed field goal at one point by KJ Eugene, a 4th and goal that they were unable to get. And this game could be completely different for Nebraska if they capitalize on a couple of plays. And now on 1st and 10, need to capitalize on this drive. Potentially could get this thing all knotted up again. League off the back foot, incomplete. He's probably fortunate that one hit the ground.
Good pressure coming from the Tennessee defense around the edge.
So now on 2nd down and 10. Ball just inside their own 30. They'll draw a play here to Archer. He slips one, and that will be it. He'll pick up a couple. It'll be 3rd and 8.
It's going to be a 3rd and manageable. They only picked up a couple there. They got to move past the sticks here.
Just one 3rd down conversion in the first half. Can they match that here in their first drive? It is knocked down. What a play right there. And I couldn't see the number. I believe that was 19. Well, I am having trouble with my sheets here today. That's Dave Dennis as he comes flying in and knocking that one away.
Well, you know what they say, if you throw short, you're going to stay short, and that was a dangerous throw that could have went the other way.
And now again, special teams for Tennessee making a impact here. 10-yard return from Handler, and they'll be set up at their own 40. So really good field position here to start this drive for the Volunteer offense. 3 receivers all to the near side. Then they'll go draw play to Fulton. And he slips the tackle, and he works his way forward for a pickup of 6.
Yeah, and their special teams has done a really great job of giving them field position and even scoring well, too.
And now 2nd and 4. Ball in their own 46-yard line. Need the midfield stripe to pick up the first down. And RKO out of nowhere. It looked like Chestnut was going to get free and take off, but Chris Vasquez had other ideas.
Yeah, Vasquez able to pull him down from behind. Good heads-up play from him. 3rd and short here for the Volunteers.
Fully loaded shotgun, and Chestnut going to fire across the middle. Reggie James, boy, he took a hit, but holds on, and it will be a Volunteer first down.
That is a tough catch to make right there in between 2 defenders.
So 1st and 10. He'll motion Fulton behind Chestnut, and he'll get the carry, and he will tumble forward for a pickup of 3. So 2nd down and 7. Shotgun set, 2-by-2 look here for the Volunteers. It's Fulton again, and he will find nothing this time as Nebraska was waiting on the edge. Noah Eugene gets his 6th tackle of the night.
Hey, we've been calling his name a lot. They've been doing a very good job swallowing up those running lanes and, getting those tackles for loss. Over on Twitch, we have a 48-yard touchdown pass to CJ Jackson as Florida State pulls it to within 1. It's 28-27 with 25 seconds left in the half.
A great game going on over there on Twitch, and Noah Eugene having himself a great game as he comes up with another tackle here. It ends this drive, and Tennessee will be forced to punt it away. And so the punt angled towards the sideline. Great punt. That pinned Tobin, to the sideline, and he was tattooed for his effort as Tyrone Johnson on special teams makes the play.
It was a wonderful hit. He got absolutely hammered there.
Single back in the backfield as League is under center now. Motion the tight end, and they'll go play fake. League had plenty of time. Archer picking up 2 as he got the foot down. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Stepped out a little too early there. He could have got a couple of more out of that, though.
Maybe thrown out there a little bit late. You would like to see your quarterback get rid of that a little bit quicker. And boy, there was nothing going on that one as Lincoln League made the right read, but Herman West and about what felt like 50 other Volunteer defenders were sitting out there waiting on him as he pulled it.
Yeah, it didn't matter what was going to happen there. It was going to be eaten alive no matter what.
Now 3rd and 10. Nebraska looking to move the chains. They have not been good on 3rd down, and they will come up short again as Tim Tobin made a good catch along the sideline, but he's 2 yards short of the sticks.
Well, you know what they say. If you throw short, you're going to stay short, and they're going to pay the consequences by giving the ball back to Tennessee.
But we've seen a couple of Nebraska drives now here in half number 2. They have been unable to move the ball downfield. Tennessee couldn't get anything going on their second half possession. We'll see their second right now as they started just inside their own 40 at their 38-yard line. Chestnut in the shotgun, Fulton beside him. They'll go counter, they'll give it to Fulton. He's got room, slips a tackle across midfield. Still going, got inside the 45-yard line. Kelby Fulton for 19 and a first down.
He's able to shrug a man off, and those misdirection runs for Fulton have been great.
Yeah, those counter plays, you'll see them sometimes get absolutely destroyed in the backfield, but Tennessee has ran those well here tonight. A great job getting it downfield as Luke Rogers, the linebacker, chased him down, made that stop 19 yards later. Now Chestnut across the middle. Well thrown, well placed as Forrest Handler able to come up with it. His 2nd catch of night, and this one will move the chains.
The freshman from Raleigh, North Carolina, with a big catch there, moving the sticks. They're knocking on the door of the red zone here.
Jakari Thompson comes up with the stop, and they have moved the ball quickly here on this drive. Down inside the Tennessee 30. They go back to the counter play, they're inside the Nebraska 30 as Fulton picks up another 6, and he now hits the century mark.
I could say it 100 times. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And they have a well-oiled machine in their running game so far.
And so now here we go on 2nd down. This one given up the middle, and a nice little sidestep there from Adam Stiles. A little bit of lightning to go with the Kelby Fulton Thunder here in the Tennessee backfield.
He had great blocks up front, and they're going to move the sticks and into the red zone.
Fully loaded shotgun set here. Little speed option look. They get it outside to Styles, and this one goes nowhere but backwards. Well played. Jonathan Fox in there to make the stop.
And that was a great read by the entire defense, and Fox is going to eat that one alive and lay the hammer.
So 2nd down and 13. Ball back at the 20-yard line. Bolton back there with Chestnut. They go read option. A couple of nice blocks on the outside. Look out, Chestnut to the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And the quarterback with the great blocks up front, he's going to make a great play into the end zone, and they're going to take a 2-score lead. This is getting dangerous.
4:22 to go, 3rd quarter. So a quarter and a half left for Nebraska to get back into this one. And they're not out of it. I mean, Nebraska has moved the football well. We talked about it ad nauseum in the first half. They have had success moving the football. What they have lacked the success in is putting it in the end zone. Just one touchdown on all those trips down deep into Volunteer territory. So they finished a couple of these drives, Valente, and they are right back in it. And, you know, their defense has made some plays. They've made some stops. So, again, far cry from this one being over. So you're on 1st down now, just across their own 25 at their 27, under center. Tight end in motion will set up on the right. They'll run it that way with Archer, and he's going to power his way forward, still not down. Finally whistled down at about the 35-yard line after a gain of 7.
He does a great job falling forward. Devin pounds on the tackle there for 7 yards.
Now they're going to empty it out. 5 wide receivers here for the Cornhuskers. League looking, has time underneath, complete, turning it upfield. Nice catch and run from Tim Tobin. Give him 11 and move the chains.
That's his 3rd catch of the game, and if you want to get back in this game, you got to move the chains, but there is lots of time left.
Under center, offset eye. They're going to give it to Archer. He's trying to get free, breaks the tackle. He's got the 1st down. He's down to the 40-yard line. Maybe he'll probably mark him back at the 41, but it is a 1st down.
They're going back to what they're doing best at, running the ball on those counter runs, and it's working in their favor.
Now they go back to the shotgun, play fake there. This one complete over the middle, and that's what the running game will do. It'll open up some quick passing lanes off the play fakes as Nick Pruitt takes advantage for a gain of 7.
And they go to him a lot on the dink and dunk throws as well. He's been very consistent.
Lamar Jones, his 5th tackle of the night. 3 receivers and a tight end. They'll send the tight end in motion left to right. League firing at far side, and that is complete. Jack McDowell, first time we've called that name as he makes the catch. Scampers out of bounds for a gain of 4.
And that is his 1st catch of the game and the season from the sophomore.
It moves the chains down inside the 30. Draw play, Archer, and he'll lean forward for a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Only a couple yards out of it, but they're still moving forward. They're knocking on the door of the PX1 Sports Red Zone.
Down at the Tennessee 27-yard line, and they will give it to Petty. He's got room to work right up the middle. Theo Petty, the burst of speed for 19 and a 1st down.
A great run by Theo Petty. We've seen him a lot at receiver tonight, but moving him back to running back, and he's being super effective no matter where you put him on the field.
There was not a big crease there, but he hit it, took off, and it's 1st and goal, Cornhuskers. Now they go back to Archer, trying to get it near side, and he's going to get lost in there, dropped in the backfield for a loss of 1. Sean Cunningham with the stop, his 3rd tackle for tonight. Second down and goal, ball marked at the 9-yard line. League under center, 3 receivers bunched to the top of the screen. League looking near side, scrambling all kinds of time. Finally, pocket breaks down, and he is finally dropped. Well, you get that far to the outside, you better run it out of bounds and throw it away. Freddie Hansen comes up, gets the sack, and it'll be 3rd and goal.
He had a lot of time to throw, but the coverage from the Volunteers helped out getting those defensive linemen there and bringing them down.
He's rolled right. Looks like most of, if not all of his receivers were on the left. You got to chuck that away or take off with it at that point. 3rd and goal from well outside the 10 to the back of the end zone. One-on-one coverage, and it's incomplete. Great play in the back corner of the end zone there from Eamon Mobley, and it'll be 4th down.
I like the confidence there from League. Obviously, it didn't work out in his favor, but they're going to take the points.
And the field goal from Eugene up and good. And it will be 28-16 now. 1:39 to go in the third quarter. Back to a 12-point game. And we'll see now, can the Nebraska defense, Valente, step up, make a couple of plays here, get off the field, and give your offense a chance. Although I was going to say your special teams unit better make a tackle here, and they do.
Yeah, I saw some good blocks up front there from the Tennessee returners, and you know, they need to make a big play on defense. We've seen it before. They can do it, but they just need to be consistent with it.
So now on 1st down, they're going to go right back to the ground game, and why not Fulton straight up the middle, picking up 9 3/4. It'll be 2nd and short.
And they were a little light in the box there, and you know Tennessee's been running the ball well. You should probably put more attention towards that.
Might have to start walking some safeties up towards the line of scrimmage, and somehow Fulton hit by 3 Cornhusker defenders and still on his feet, finally dropped. It'll be a 1st down. As Lloyd Trotter got the tackle on that play, and it'll be 1st and 10 now, Tennessee. Chestnut across the middle, and that one is complete. Reggie James did a great job holding on to that through contact.
A great play for Reggie James there. They're going to move the sticks.
Luke Rogers comes up with tackle number 7. 1st and 10 now, ball in enemy territory down to the Nebraska 47-yard line. And again, right back to the ground game, Fulton. And he'll run over some defenders. 8-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 2.
And if it's not broke, don't fix it. They're going to keep going back to that, and it's working every single time. Like I said, Nebraska needs to put more attention towards that run.
2nd down now, and again, they're going to go to the ground game. Read option. Oh, and boy, that was Eugene trying to rip that one out. Noah Eugene almost pulled it free. Got the tackle in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 5.
This is 4th tackle for loss tonight, and great play there. Swallows that one up. Huge 3rd down for the Nebraska defense here.
5 wide receiver look here. Chestnut fires far side, complete, but Nico Dennis stepped back across the line to gain, and he is dropped, and he'll be short of the 1st down. I believe it's Chris Vasquez that got the stop, and that closes quarter number 3. Throw the 4s up in chat. This is going to be a fantastic finish here in Knoxville. Tennessee's on top 28-16, and you're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. And welcome back inside Neyland Stadium here in good old Rocky Top, as Tennessee looking to hold on to a 12-point lead and extend on it. Fulton up the middle, inside the 20, down to the 11-yard line, give him 26 and a 1st down.
What a run from Fulton, and over on Twitch we have a 9-yard touchdown pass to walk-on tight end Russell Harris for Florida State as they take the lead 34-31 with 4:17 left in the 3rd.
Fulton looking to finish this drive on his own, and Kelby Fulton picks up another quick 6 yards. 2nd down and 4.
That's going to put him over 150 yards, and they're going to keep going back to him because it works every single time.
Now we're reaching that point in the game now where Nebraska's defense is going to start showing some fatigue. Floated to the back of the end zone, and it is incomplete. And that one nearly a big play for the Volunteers. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that ball floated a little too long for my liking there, put it in danger for the Nebraska defense to take over, but they couldn't capitalize.
3rd and 4 can get the 1st down at the 2. They say, forget that, we want it all. Brett in the back of the end zone for a Volunteer touchdown.
Good pass by Falcon Chestnut. He's going to stand and deliver a laser to the pride of Monkey's eyebrow.
Every time. All right, so 35-16 is your new score. 8:16 to go in the ball game. Nebraska now has dug themselves a hole. And you know, I'm not going to call game for sure because there's all kinds of time left. The problem for Nebraska is they run the football extremely well. Their passing game has not been there, at least hasn't picked up the big chunk plays tonight, and they're going to start needing a few of those.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time left to go, but Nebraska needs to pretty much be on go mode for the rest of this game on offense.
And on first down here, they will fire. A nice quick throw across the middle, and it is complete to Theo Petty, and that's someone, if you want to hit some big chunk plays on your passing game, you got to get it to Theo Petty.
Oh yeah, he is fast as can be, and you can put him at receiver, running back, he will be effective no matter what.
Well, they're going to go to the screen and try and get Archer in some space. Got a block on the outside, powers his way forward, and Tyler Archer picks up 11 and another first down.
Great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds for Archer. They got to move quickly.
Archer, the single back. They're going to slide a tight end in motion left to right. 7-step drop. League looking, firing near side, and that is complete. Nick Pruitt as Lincoln League threaded the needle there.
Yeah, very tight window throw to the freshman, and they're going to get 7 yards.
Good job from Pruitt holding on, keeping the feet down in bounds as he kept his concentration. Quick drop here from League, and that one is dropped. Should have been a first down. Instead, it'll be 3rd and 3.
A crucial third down here for Nebraska's offense. Also a decision, if you don't get it, do you go for it?
They're hoping to be able to avoid that decision, but they have not had success on 3rd down. They will move the chains here, though. Great pickup. Theo Petty, there's your man making the play to move the chains.
Another tight window throw there, and he's looking more confident as the game goes on. I just wish it could have happened a little earlier.
Lamar Jones comes up with another stop. Blitz coming, never got home. And this one dumped underneath. Jack McDowell slips 1, picks up 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
Good catch there by the sophomore in there. Pushing the ball downfield, knocking on the door of the red zone here. Let's see if they can score quickly.
As Dave Dennis comes up with another stop. League looking, firing, and well played. Nick Rocky just threw the hands up, knocked it down, and it'll set up a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, they've been doing a very good job of those tight window throws, but I'm not able to connect on that one.
3rd and short. League looking underneath. That is complete. Deshaun Johnson holds on for 5 and a first down.
And over on Twitch, we have a 3-yard touchdown run by Paulie Boomer for Florida State as they extend the lead to 41-31 with 2 minutes left in the 3rd.
And League 7-step drop under pressure, and he will go down. That's a loss of 9. Daniel Fox on the stop, and Valente once again. Nebraska gets deep into Volunteer territory, and then Tennessee's defense makes a play like the big sack right there.
Yeah, Tennessee's going to get a nice break with that one. It's a 2nd and long. I mean, if you're Nebraska, you've got to air this out. At least get some good yardage back here.
We got 3 downs to pick up 19 yards, in my opinion, here, and they'll go underneath. They'll pick up 8 of them right there as Nick Pruitt dives forward.
Doing a good job getting some of those yards back, and you are right. There's probably a couple more downs to get 11.
So 3rd down and 11. As Mobley made the stop on the last play. League looking. And he will get almost all of that here as Tobin picks up 10. And we'll see. I think they should go for it here. We'll see what they do, and they will bring the offense back out.
I like the call here.
Under center, I formation. Archer in the backfield. He's got it coming near side. He's got room. Got the 10, got the 5. And that is where he will be drug down. Tyler Archer moves the chains for Nebraska.
That is a great play call by Eugene there. Knocking on the goal line here, looking for their first touchdown of the 2nd half.
Tom Lambert saved the touchdown there. Same formation here as they give it to Eugene, and he cuts it back to the right, finds the end zone, touchdown Cornhuskers.
There he goes again, making plays on both sides of the ball. He's going to cut into the lead of Tennessee here.
Comes over, pilfers the touchdown from one of the offensive guys. But I think Nebraska is okay with that. They're going to, like you said, cut into this lead. It is now 35-23, back down to a 12-point ball game, 5:21 to go. but now the pressure sits solely on the Cornhusker defense here. They need to come up with a stop. They need to find a way to shut down a running game that has been seemingly unstoppable all night long.
Yeah, it seems like, Tennessee's doing very well, passing the ball and running the ball. It almost feels like they can't focus their entire attention to one thing without letting the other one up. And, Tennessee's been doing a very good job on offense. But the Nebraska defense has gotten a couple of stops this game. They just need to get back to that.
Well, they're going to need one here. And that's the start. That's where you start. You need the football back twice to give yourself a chance, but it starts right now. Ball sitting on the Tennessee 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Play fake, and it is knocked down. That is a dangerous throw from the freshman quarterback with a 12-point lead.
Yeah, very dangerous throw, but that is a good stop there for the Nebraska defense. Gives them some time to breathe here.
2nd and 10. They go empty set here. Chestnut looking near side, and that is dropped, as that was Angel Martinez. He looked to turn it upfield before he secured the catch.
Yeah, he's been very consistent tonight, so that's a very out-of-character moment for him there with that drop. Big 3rd down here for the Nebraska defense.
Now on 3rd down, they will throw it again. So 3 passing plays here to start the drive, but the drive will continue. Reggie James, that was a 3-yard pass. He turns it upfield, gets 13 in the 1st down.
That's a good heads-up play from Falcon Chestnut and James there. They were sending heavy pressure.
Speed option, late pitch, but he's got it to Fulton, and Fulton powers his way forward for a gain of 4.
And Kelby doing what we know best, fighting for every yard. That pitch looked like it was red, but he was able to push forward.
So now on 2nd down, they're just across their own 45 at the 46-yard line. Play fake. Being very aggressive on this drive late in the 4th quarter with a 12-point lead. This one complete to Angel Martinez.
Another crucial catch for him here, and if they can get a stop, it's decision time. Do they want to, go for it on 4th down or give the ball back to Nebraska? But let's see if they can get it.
They go to Fulton, and he will not get it, and he is thrown backwards. They'll give him a yard, so forward progress will make this a 4th and 1. But yeah, as Lloyd Trotter with the big hit and the tackle for loss, I think this is the right decision, Valente. You got to punt this way, play defense, pin them as deep as you can with a 12-point lead here.
I agree, and their defense has been incredible tonight. So, with 4 minutes left to go, play some defense here. Even if they score, work towards, that run game that's been working for you all night for Volunteers offense.
And we'll see if Nebraska can score quickly on this drive. They were methodical on their last drive. Nick Pruitt gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
So 2nd down after Lamar Jones comes up with tackle number 8. Nebraska will empty things out as we tick down towards 3.5 to play. Blitz coming, got it away. It is complete to Brumfield, 12 yards on that reception. He's got 6 catches on the night, and that one good for a 1st down.
And over on Twitch, we have a 67-yard touchdown to Alexander Schultz for Florida State. They're going to go up 48-31 with 8 minutes and 38 seconds left.
Boy, it seems like we were just cruising through this game then. As Tyler Archer back to the line of scrimmage on the draw play, Daniel Fox makes the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Clock ticking towards 3 to play. Nebraska trying to get back in it. League looking, has time underneath, complete, broken tackle as Brumfield fights his way forward for 9. It'll be 3rd and 1.
And they're going to have 2 chances to get a yard here. Good catch there by Brumfield.
This has been the Achilles heel for Nebraska. 3rd down. They are just 3 of 12. League looking, has time across the middle. That is complete. That is a 1st down to Tim Tobin. Give them 12, and they will hurry to the line.
Tobin with another clutch catch, and they're having to speed up here. 2.5 minutes left to go.
And League looking down the sideline. It's caught. That's going to be a touchdown. As Deshaun Johnson goes up and gets it, the defender can't keep his feet, and the Cornhuskers are right back in it.
They brought it back within 1 score, and he got absolutely mossed there. Great throw by Lincoln League. Great catch by Deshaun Johnson. We have a game on our hands, Murph.
Oh, we sure do. And this is what we expected. These two teams to go at each other. We thought it would be a tight game down to the wire, and it certainly looks like it will shape up to be just that. 5-point Tennessee lead, 35-30, 2.5 to go. Nebraska, they will kick this deep. So you've got to make a tackle here on special teams, as they failed to do that once, but then you're relying on your defense again with 2.5 to go and 3 timeouts to get your offense the football back.
And they've had some good momentum on defense over the last few drives. So, I mean, I agree with it. You got 3 timeouts and a chance to get a stop here.
If Tennessee get aggressive on this drive, they won't. They'll go to Fulton, at least on this play. And Fulton picks up 12 and a quick initial first down on this drive.
That's his 26th carry of the game, and rightfully so. I mean, it's been working for him. Why stop?
Well, he's going to get a heavy dose of carries here as we close this one out, although they'll go to Chestnut here on the read option, calling his own number, picking up 9 and forcing Nebraska to use a timeout.
And Chestnut felt dangerous there, going straight up the middle towards the linebackers there.
Second down and 1, 3 receivers set. They go up the middle with Fulton, and he's got 5, another first down, and that might be enough as Nebraska burns another timeout.
Yeah, I think they're just going to run the clock out here.
Nebraska can stop it just one more time, but they can't stop the Tennessee rushing attack as Trotter makes the tackle and apparently short of the line of game. Boy, I thought that was a first down. The 1:37 to go, make them run it again. They will, and they've got a first down. Adam Stiles picks up 13, and that should do it enough. They should be able to just kneel this one out.
That's a great run by the wide receiver from Ashland, Kentucky, and great game from the Vols.
And they will not take a knee. They're going to go back to the ground. So taking some chances here, continuing to call plays as Fulton looking maybe to get that 200-yard mark. He might have gotten Ware's ear and said, hey, give me the ball a couple more times. And, well, they'll give it to him once. And they will snap this one here and close this one out with the kneel down. As we tick down now under 10 seconds, and there we go. The clock has hit triple zeros, and the David Ware era here in Tennessee starts with a big 35-30 win over Nebraska.
That's a great win for the Vols, but you know what? If you're Nebraska, you got to remember it's a very long season ahead of you. Got 3 wins last season. They're going to try and build on it. Week 1's always a crapshoot. Just got to get back in the lab and get ready for next week.
Now, this is one of those games that you're just not sure what you're going to get from your opponent, and you try and work it out. And again, we had a great ball game. Again, your final score 35-30, Tennessee over Nebraska. And with that, I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer Austin Crow, executive producer Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner Valente for tonight's action. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. That's game 1 of the night in the books. Make sure you join us at 8:30 Central Time right here on YouTube. We've got something you just can't miss here in game 2. The Ducks breaking out the triple option when they travel to Athens to take on the Bulldogs of Georgia. So get your drinks, get your snacks, come on back. We will see you then.